Jovi, man. Today, we've got this young lion, Mr. Kato Mitchell. He's got an amazing business, Work the Customs. He's designing custom cleats, custom sportswear, jean
Mhm.
jackets, everything. Um, Ohio State walk on and became a superstar for the Ohio State. And now he's on to bigger and better things outside of football. Welcome and appreciate you.
Thanks for having me, man. Appreciate you.
All right, man. Work the customs. Let's talk about work the customs and how you started that. You have an interesting story about how you kicked it off during your college career.
Yeah. So, like you said, I was a walk on at Ohio State. Actually, got to Ohio State on an academic scholarship. Full ride to Ohio State. Had some football scholarships to a couple other schools, but my mom, she said, no, I'm the boss. You
Yeah.
got an academic scholarship to Ohio State. That's where you're going. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna argue with you. You're my mom.
That's
So I
right.
ended up at Ohio State, and what really motivated me to try to get to Ohio State football team. I always loved football, but in high school, the scholarship program is called Young Scholars. I met one of my best friends, Dante McCray. He was a year older than me, so he was down here for a year. He wanted to walk on too. The summer, I think it was the summer before I actually got to Ohio State. He actually died in a car crash. That kind of pushed me. That motivated me a little bit more to like I'm going and I'm walking on. This is for Dante. So I even got it on my chest because like that's how close he was. I was like my brother. That kind of pushed me to go even harder. So my first year I got to Ohio State. I just trained. I worked out. I tried to get stronger. Try to get faster. Everything. My second year, I went. I tried out, and I was extremely blessed to make the team. Man, I was so happy. I was very excited. It was very humbling actually. But so that's how I actually got to Ohio State football team. My first year when I was on the team, I'm a walk on. Nobody knows me. Like I was just walked on, so I had no respect. I'm not gonna lie to you. They tried to give me a tackling dummy and everything else, but just through hard work, I earned my keep. So people started respecting me and everything. Became one of Coach Meyer's favorite players. Talked very highly of me, and that's how the whole football thing started. So once I got my respect around year 3 or 4, I was like one of the guys. I could do what I want,
Right.
so to speak. You
Right.
can't do it
Right.
that much, but you can do what you kind of want. But
Right. Right.
so I used to actually get tape, and I would draw on tape and put it on my cleats or my helmet. So like say I was going against Eli that week, and I was like, I feel like messing with Eli. I draw something against Eli, like I draw me as SpongeBob and Eli as like Plankton or something, or like I was going against Gary on Denzel Ward or Marshawn Lattimore. I kind of like tweak my drawings to them, and I like draw it on tape, stick it on my cleat. I come out, everybody waiting for it every practice. So it's kind of the go-to guy, so people can get some relief off before practice or whatever. So
Right.
did that things and graduated. Didn't go to NFL. Wasn't blessed with those talents like those guys, but very humble. But so maybe a year out of college, I was telling you, I'm pretty cheap. I'm like the dad from Everybody Hates Chris,
Right.
So every cent counts to me. So I had some old shoes, some Jordan 6s, and I was like, you know what? They beat up, but I'm not paying no money to get some new ones. So I went to the store. I got some acrylic paint, and I tried to paint over them. Terrible job. It cracked up in like 10 minutes, Gary. Like it was bad. But one of my friends was back home. He actually did it, and he seen me. He was like, "You have talent," and he was like, he started schooling me on the game and teaching me things how to do it. So I kind of started picking it up, learning it, and I started perfecting my craft. And here I am today with a business and got clients all over the world and NFL trying to reach out to the NBA, MLB, and it's going strong.
I think when we were talking earlier, you were saying that the NFL has like the strictest code for what you can wear.
Yeah.
So, how does that work?
So I mean, um they make their codes and everything, and the rules that you got to follow. So I think the rule now is you definitely can wear it pregame. Um, you can wear it in the game if it's not, I guess, too distracting.
Right.
And but they have to tell you to take it off before they find you, because they can't find you for wearing it, but they have to tell you to take it off before they find you. And then of course you got my calls, my cleats, like week 14 or something like that,
Okay,
where
right.
you pick like a special cause, like anything you want, Habitats for Humanity, the YMCA or anything basically, you can wear that cleat.
Okay. All right. So you tied in with Braxton Miller, Philadelphia Eagles.
Hmm.
He's had a great career and his charging campaign. Um, so talk to me about how you got involved with the camps and what it means to you to work with those kids and see their responses as they open those packages.
Yeah, so like I was telling you, B Mill, one of the best guys I ever met. Like I said, before I got to Ohio State, I used to watch it on the football games and everything. He just start quarterback. I was like, oh man, his ego was probably through the roof. One of the probably just a bad guy. I made the team. Braxton, one of the most humble guys, so friendly, down to earth. That star stuff. He didn't even think about it. He was one of the guys. But so he was quarterback. We used to always talk. And then once he switched over to receiver, we got even closer. We was in the same room together. So we start chopping it up, and I just found out he's an even better guy. So
Mm,
season goes on, and he makes it to the NFL. He's having his camp charging. I was like, you know what? It sounds cool. So my guy Jeff Green, I play with him, play receiver too. He does speed and agility camps throughout Ohio. So he's actually a pretty good guy. But if you guys need that speed and agility work, check him out. He's actually going to be doing a camp similar to Braxton too. So, but he was like, "Hey, Braxton doing this camp. I'm trying to come help." I was like, "Oh yeah." So me and Jeff, we went up there. We helped. And Braxton was like, "Hey, Picasso over there. I know you do your things with your shoes." He was like, "Picasso, he over there." And me, I try to study the greats. Like I'm like J. Cole, I study the
right.
greats, but I'm the greatest right now.
Right.
But
Right.
but nah, so I was like, "Oh, Picasso, really?" So he was like, "Yeah, stop doing this right now. You go learn some stuff, study from him, talk to him, like just improve your game." And I was like, "Appreciate you." So I went over there, started talking to Picasso. He schooled me on some game. Became one of my mentors. I contact him every once in a while, and he just showed me the game. So fast forward a year, Danny and Braxton, they was like, "Kato, we seeing your work. We see you improving a lot, man." He was like, "How would you like to be the guy for our camp? You do the cleats and everything for us." And I was like, "I'm humble, man. Appreciate that. Like that's the big shoes to fill. So
Big
like,
deal.
thank you so much." And it was a great experience. With the kids, it's even not with kids. Just seeing anyone do it. When somebody opens up a package and to see their ideas and the artwork, it's it's just something to see their face lights up, see their smile and everything of that nature. Like I got actually two pair right here. I got some twins. The mother wanted some some work done, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be great. I love cartoons."
Uh huh.
So like she got some Black Panthers,
Okay.
and the other one's like Spider-Man. And I was like, "Oh man!" So like I'm gonna tell her to record their faces, because like seeing kids' faces when they open up that package and seeing like the cartoons that they love and things like that is it's such a great experience, man.
Man. So who've been some of your biggest clients thus far since you're rocking the NFL? Everybody wants to know, well, who has he designed for and this, that, and the other thing.
Okay, I got some real big names on the way. I ain't gonna release them yet, but I
Okay.
got some big names on the way until we get it actually, the paint on the cleat. But I've done for my guy Raekwon McMillan for the Dolphins, Noah Brown for the Cowboys, I got some coming up this week for draft with my guy Paris Campbell. So yeah, he rocking something pretty nice for the draft.
Okay. Okay.
Johnny Dixon. I got some stuff for Darren Lee right now. It's just a couple guys, man. And
Okay.
the
All right.
ones that's coming up is gonna surprise everybody.
Speaking of the draft, man, the draft is what, this week? And
Yeah,
man, what you got any predictions? Do you want to get into that?
man. I just know my guys. They showed out for me. I grew up in the wide receiver room with Terry, Paris, and JD. So those guys, especially during the last like month, 2 months, like they increased their draft stock a lot. So just to see them guys living out their dreams and seeing the hardships that they faced to actually get this opportunity. I don't care where they go, but just to see them go somewhere is going to be so great for me personally.
Okay. All right. That's dope. I'm looking forward to seeing which teams are the big winners, as they say, the big winners. Um, you know, with all the shifts and the draft picks this and draft picks that. I'm a
Oh
Ram,
yeah,
I'm a Rams fan. I'm praying for my team. I'm sorry.
but hey, so I'm a Browns fan, so hope we got some life this year. So
Okay. All right. It's gonna be done. So, man, where can we find Work the Customs?
so I'm on Instagram at Kato Work 19, KATOWORK 19. I'm on my website. I'm very excited about that. I got to do some tweaks and everything, but it's up, and that is workthecustom.com.
Okay.
So man, those are the two main areas people can get in contact with me with.
Okay. And last but not least, I know I got to respect your time. You're a busy man. You see that the
Appreciate
man's got work sitting there on the side. He's got some places to get to. What's been your craziest, like, where they do that at moment thus far, um, without putting anybody on blast within the football realm? You like, what in the world?
you talking about just like in the football world, as in like the plays and the coaching, or like the what?
Some decisions. We could get on the umpire, the referees, but we gonna leave that alone. Uh,
Hey,
uh,
I was about to say we want to go there,
uh, man, who's just the freakiest player that you've seen thus far? Like, just freaky, just a freak of nature.
like in person,
Yeah.
man. The freakiest player was the year that we lost to Clemson in what was it, the Fiesta Bowl, I think. Sammy Watkins. We we played Clemson. And like, no, of course we prepare for him, we train for him and everything, but once we got on the field and I seen Sammy how fast he was, I was like, oh man, nobody keeping up with him. Then I seen him I ain't gonna say who, because this is my guy that he did it to, but he he put his shoulder down and kind of got somebody, and I was like, he just got him like that. I was like, oh no, this guy's unstoppable.
Wow.
So like in person, the craziest one I've ever seen.
Okay. All right. Hey, look, everybody. Kato Mitchell worked the customs. The man's got some freaky work. I mean, and you get a chance to see him. It's this summer. It's July, the camp
Yeah, July.
at Charging
Yep, Charging.
in Cleveland. And what high school is that
No,
going to be at?
it'd be in Columbus,
Columbus. Okay.
and Dayton. That's where be mail from.
Okay. So you get a chance to see him live. Go out to the camp, youngsters. The man's got some skills.
Appreciate that.
You know what I mean? I really appreciate you, man, taking the time and coming back and talking to us again.
Oh,
And
no problem, man. Thanks for having me.
wishing you much continued success, my man.
Thank you, man. I want to shout out Buckeye Con, my guy James, another former player, man. He helped me get to this spot where I'm at now today. So I want to shout him out too.
All right, that's dope. All right, shout out to Moti. Appreciate our sponsor, our podcast sponsor, Moti. And like I said, Kato Mitchell, Work the Customs. Y'all go check him out. Peace.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.